Hello all, welcome to Ambari Cloud YouTube channel. Part of Ambari Cloud Open Lakehouse One Weight Recipes book. I'm going to discuss about modifying table properties in a branch. So we all know that how to create a branch, which is part of data as code concept. So let's say when you're doing ETL, ELT work, you want to load the data into the table and then do while you're loading the data, you don't want others to look at the data. So for that, we're going to use data as code concept, right? That means we're going to create a branch like Git, and you load the data and then you validate the data. And once the data is being validated, then you're going to do fast forward. Then you're going to merge to the main branch. Okay, that is great. Can we do that while we are doing the, can you do that means, while we are doing in the branching, can I modify table properties, right? For example, in this example, we're going to discuss about, I want to add a Bloom filters, right? Which is a table property. Can I modify it? Okay, we're going to look at it. But remember, the data as code concept is meant for DDL and DML, data definition and then data manipulation, right? That's meant for, but not to change the table properties. Let's say you create a branch and you alter the table properties and you drop the branch and you think that the particular table properties which we want to test it, it automatically dropped from the main table. No, it's not, right? Any modification to table properties in a branch will also update the main table. Therefore, avoid altering the table properties within a branch. So I want to show that demo today. Okay. So we're gonna start this Spark session. Okay. And now we're gonna create a table, cow1. And since I already have the table, so I'm going to creating a new table. Okay. And I'm going to select the table. Okay. So I have 4 rows. And then I'm going to create a branch, right? I'm going to create a branch, right? So alter table and my cow1 table branch. Let's create a branch. Okay. Then I'm going to select the count, right? So of course, sorry, here, cow1. Okay, so I have 4 rows. Basically, I did a 0 copy cloning, right? I'm going to check the files location just for, always, whenever you're practicing, always look for where is your files, what is your metadata, and then how is the data format. So since this is a partition table, we have subdirectories here, which is good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to enable web, which is a branch web, right? And then, we're going to set the branch as a web branch here. Okay. And there's other videos also available, the deep dive of the branching. So look at it. Then here, so now I'm working on the branch. My Spark session working on this branch. So because I enabled the write, audit, publish, and then I want to do it in this particular branch, not entire table, or we might have different branches. I want to do in this session, the Spark session is working on this branch, right? Then I'm going to alter the table properties. Alter table properties here, right? And then if you want to do alter the partition key, yes, you can do it in a branch. And when you drop it, it is gone because it's a DDL, not the table properties. So now I'm going to insert some data, right? Again, I'm inserting into the branch, right? Then, let's see the table because we added new files and everything, right? Then, okay, so I'm going to read the table and then, different ways of doing it. Okay, 8 rows because we added 8 rows. And then let's do, right, describe the table. Okay, typical, nothing fancy because we didn't change any DDL. Now here I want to show the table properties, right? So here, right, and branch, table properties of our table. Okay, now you see here, the table property, which is fine because we changed on the branch. But I want to check on the main branch too, right? Let's check on the main branch, right? And then, okay, it's also changed in the main branch. This is not supposed to change. Okay, maybe say, since the branch is still active, again, remember, we did not do fast forward the branch. We just created the branch, but the change also happened in the main, right? Now, what I'm doing is I'm going to drop the branch, right? Right? Let's try one more. Instead of using the main, you might say, okay, well, how come can we show it to me directly on the table? Okay, let's run directly on the table. Yes. Okay, so main branch, whether you call main branch or directly on the table, both are same. Now we still see the table properties there. Now I'm going to drop the branch. Right, I'm going to drop the branch. Okay, branch is dropped. Right, now I'm going to check the table again. Okay, look at the table property change, still kept. So avoid, right, branch table properties, avoid it. Do not modify any table properties in branch which you don't want it after testing, right? So if you want it, right, create another clone table, test it, but be careful anytime you want to change the table properties on a branch, because it also automatically modifies the main table. But if you alter the columns, right, if you alter the data types on, for example, here, if you want to alter the data types based on, if you mostly increasing the data types, add a new column or change the partition key, for example, here part of partition state, you can also vendor ID, and then you test it in your branch, you can drop it, which will not impact your main table. But if you do any alter tables of a table properties, right? Like, if you look at here, table properties, where is, yeah, table properties, careful, okay, on a branch, because, don't assume that after dropping a branch, this is gone. No, it is not. Okay, so this video is just, they want to show that branching concept is great for DDL and DMLs, data manipulation, data definition changes, but not the table properties. Okay, thank you all. Any questions, reach out to me, skondapalli@ambaricloud.com. Thank you.